Well, it starts with the fundamentals, and it starts with authenticity. With great authenticity, you have great creative, and with great creative, you have culture that can be on and off the platform. And with those three areas, you have a really great recipe for attention. And attention is a magic recipe for ad effectiveness.
Hmm. And so, how do you? Is there ways that you measure that, or is there? What do you know about the people's viewing and viewing habits?
I think it starts with making sure that we try to help consumers discover the content that's right for them and helping them to find new experiences. And so this is why the For You feed is quite powerful. And what's great is that it can personalize and customize content. But what's also important is to be able to help you to discover new things. So across the research that we've been able to look at, we do see that consumers do enjoy not just the content they're discovering, but how they're discovering new things. We can say it can be path to purchase, but it starts with the fact that they're having great experiences and great content. I think one of the key stats in our studies that we've done in the past, we saw 44% of TikTokers said that they discovered something new that they were not expecting. But this notion of discovery is what fuels, again, if they have authentic content, they have great creative, they're seeing brands and also communities with content they're excited about, it's about discovery and something new that keeps them excited and interested.
And maybe you could tell us a bit about the kinds of content that engages consumers and how brands can participate in that.
I, I, I think there's a couple areas that we see in terms of like trends and how content is really engaging, but it really comes down to a couple pieces. One is about authenticity, storytelling, and being able to actually have new immersive experiences. It's great that anybody can be a creator, anybody can really have amazing content. It's about how they're able to like have a community and they're able to break through, and also how brands can participate. So it's a really wonderful.
And then when it comes to contextual advertising, like what kinds of contextual signals are there? Like, do you tag videos in certain ways, or how much do you know about the environment
Yeah.
in which an ad will appear?
I think there's a couple of pieces. One thing that I've been very impressed and really thankful is with our product team, we're building solutions for all types of objectives, and with marketers, we have to build for a wide set of objectives. But it starts with having really strong brand advertising solutions, performance solutions, and increasingly commerce solutions. So in some ways, my advice to marketers is use all of TikTok. Test and learn your way into it. But what's great is that, for example, with some of the ad solutions that we have for brand marketers and for video marketers, those that are looking for very specific contextual type of advertising, we have some new solutions such as Pulse, which is taking like some of the top content where we're able to actually like deliver adjacent content. And so we've been able to do some research with our partners at IPG and with the Magna Lab. And we've seen some studies to where when we actually have, for example, on Pulse, we do see that when having adjacent content, you can actually see statistically significant increases across the key brand metrics such as purchase intent and favorability. It's powerful, but it's just one of the many solutions. So yes, when adjacency, it works. But using all of TikTok together, it can be just as powerful. What's important is going through that test and learn journey with clients to understand how to get started, how to test and learn your way into driving performance, and then how to grow and scale with TikTok. And I'm excited that when we go through each of those stages with clients, it's about helping to drive the business objectives.
And maybe you could tell us a bit about the ad formats, excuse me, that you have. Skippable versus force ads. What are some of the differences between those?
Well, for TikTok, we're a mobile platform, so we have full screen, full sound experiences with our videos. Our ad experiences, they're fully skippable. We believe very
Okay.
much about choice. And one thing that we always get questions is in terms of the view length. We believe that consumer choice is super important to deliver the best experiences, but we also want to make sure that the ad experiences are strong, and we do know that our ads are effective. So this question and this time-tested question, which is like the value of a view. So we do provide this rich experiences, but what we're also seeing is that when you look at attention, attention is earned, and to be able to provide choice in the ability to watch the ad, it's a powerful it's a powerful thing. So, for example, we've done also the same research that with our partners at IPG with the Media Lab. We saw that when we tested the conditions of forced and skippable ads, is that when you provide choice, those ads do break through and they have impact faster. But what I found interesting is that when people do happen to watch the ads longer, the impact is a lot greater. So yes, of course, forced views, they have impact, but providing choice is such a critical component for having a strong consumer experience. As long as you have good ads, those ads will break through. And when you give that choice, you can actually use it as a great way. If you want to master attention, choice is a place to start.
So you mentioned creative testing ads. Are there any, I don't know, broad or general rules about what the creative content of the ad should be like to stop people's thumbs and keep them engaged?
Well, if I had the magic recipe, then you and I would be fully in business.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
But here's what I can say.
Okay.
I think that there's some basic, like when I started in the business with TikTok 4 years ago, I remember we were talking about don't make ads, make TikToks. So we needed to kind of help marketers test and learn their way into mastering TikTok. But I think today brands are very much mastering and really becoming very powerful in TikTok. Today you can have a repurposed ad. If it's a good ad, you can repurpose it, you can make it work.
Okay.
But if you go all the way and natively build for the platform, you can have amazing ads, you can partner with creators, you can use all the suite of products. And if you go all in, of course, the right ad with the right format and the right content is going to be most effective. If you go all in on television, on digital, on search, on TikTok, you get the effort you put into it. But you can actually get started even with repurposed ads. You can master with native ads, but it's about how you're being relevant to providing authentic content on the platform that you're looking to advertise in.
Okay, and what are some of the ways that brands can measure the effectiveness of their campaigns on TikTok?
I'm very proud and I'm very glad that over the last 4 years we've been really just heads down helping to build a rich portfolio of measurement solutions, both third party and first party. So we have excellent partnerships with our friends at NCS, Samba, Nielsen, Kantar, TransUnion. Anything in terms of helping to, our goal and our objective is to first have clients understand the true value of TikTok to be able to look at business outcomes. So we spend a lot of time helping to understand things around ad effectiveness for whether it's using media mix models to understand the elasticity of the effectiveness and efficiency, with our friends at NCS looking at offline sales lift, looking at store visits with Foursquare. So from a third-party perspective, we look to meet marketers where they are to provide a rich portfolio to have reproducibility. But we're also expanding to have a growing suite of first-party solutions because the marketplace for how we help clients across not just brand, but performance and commerce continues to expand. So, for example, when it comes to first-party solutions, we're also invested a lot of time and effort to have powerful solutions such as conversion lift. So it's something that to where it's an expectation to where if we're doing full performance work, we're going to be having a full set of measurement-specific solutions. But the key is, it's less about any one individual solution, but it's about having and growing a robust portfolio and meeting marketers where they are. Because what I'm excited about is that now that we're mastering together with clients on this notion of authenticity, on attention and creative, and we're having more solutions, I want to understand how to help clients maximize their effectiveness and that learning journey to say, how can you actually grow your business together with TikTok? And that just means good hard work and strong partnership.